Alright, Jaycationers, it's nightfall here in Sydney, Australia.
Good day, Jaycationers. It's a Saturday morning here in Sydney, Australia. We're here getting some coffee. That's terrible. Anyways, we're here at the rocks, walking down the steps, looking for some coffee and a little breakfast.
Looks like there was a party over here last night.
Believe it or not, Australia actually has some great coffee.
We are at La Renaissance Cafe Patisserie, grabbing some coffee. Let's go in and check it out. Of course, I had creme brulee, which is usually a dessert, but I'm gonna have it for breakfast. Have a cappuccino cup.
They actually charge more to dine in than to take out at this cafe. Sydney Harbour is one of the most scenic areas to go for a run around in all of Sydney.
So right behind me is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. We're gonna go on that bridge climb sometime. The Harbour Bridge looks beautiful from here, and right behind it is Luna Park to the side. We also got the beautiful Sydney Opera House right in front of me. So far, Australia's been great.
This famous pie cart is in Woolloomooloo Bay.
We are out here at Harry's Cafe de Wheels. We were about to grab some famous pie. Took a run over here about 2 miles. This is my third pie. Phil says I'm about to have 4 pies total. I got the chicken pie with peas, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Looks really good. Check that out. Good thing I'm going for a run because I'm probably gonna have to run more after this. But let's try it out.
It's a good thing I went for that run. Having a piece of that pie tasted so good.
Apparently we got Pamela Anderson, Russell Crowe, and Brooke Shields. And a bunch of other celebrities go here because there is a really nice area on the pier. It looks like condos, and I was told by Kelly and Phil that people like Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee, and other famous Australian actors have a place there.
I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the scenery of Woolloomooloo Bay and head back towards the Royal Botanic Gardens of Sydney and get ready to go shopping.
We're off to go shopping over at Midcity. It's about a 15-minute walk from the hostel. Then we're gonna do the bridge climb later.
At Midcity, walk through Westfield Shopping Centre where you'll find Topshop, Nike, H&M, and even the Sydney Tower to check out the city's views. To my surprise, I found a La Durée in Sydney. With La Durée being one of my favorite establishments from Paris, try the salted caramel and pistachio flavors. $35 for a kangaroo umbrella? No thanks.
So there's my next enterprise, J-Car Electronics. Gotta make that money somehow. Right next to it is the Queen Victoria building.
Also known as the QVB, this building offers a unique shopping experience. Look who I ran into, it's Kelly. We had a quick coffee and said our goodbyes.
We're walking into BridgeClimb Sydney. Fortunately, I can't take the camera in, but we'll check out a view from one of the pillars at some point. There'll be pictures, so we'll see it. There it is, BridgeClimb Sydney.
Make sure you don't have a beer or two before you do the bridge climb. They take a breath test to make sure you're able to go up there. Before learning all the bridge climb protocols, it was time to get suited up.
Got my suit on, going on BridgeClimb Sydney.
During this safe 3.5 hour experience, you're harnessed to a railing at all times. A bridge climb leader will give you historical facts through headphones and take plenty of pictures.
Hey Jaycationers, we're 440 feet up on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Check out the view, it's awesome over here.
With this being such a great experience, you'll want to purchase the souvenir photos.
So we just finished BridgeClimb Sydney. Got to see everything, the whole skyline 360 of Sydney from Darling Harbour to Bondi Beach. It was a great experience. Lasted about 3.5 hours, and it was about 289 Aussie dollars, and they differ depending on what time of day you go and weekend and weekday race. Alright, so we're gonna head over to the Glenmore Rooftop for dinner.
The views from the Glenmore are spectacular. For dinner, I tried their fish and chips, and I had a couple of rounds of Murray's Fred IPA, which in my opinion is one of the best in all of Australia.
Beautiful night here.
The Sydney Opera House is just as stunning at night than it is during the day.
It's nightfall here in Sydney, Australia, It's our last night here. It was a great day today. Tomorrow's our last day in Sydney. We're gonna head over to the Taronga Zoo, check out some dingoes, some kangaroos, some koalas. Just a few hours ago, we were right up top over there where those 2 Australian flags are at the bridge climb. We're gonna head up to those pillars up there and get another great view. One last thing. Oysters, clams, and cockles. Yeah. Big tip, bring earplugs when traveling, especially in hostels. You don't want to hear snoring or any extracurricular noise. You want silence when you're sleeping. So this is the rocks, and I guess there's all these artifacts here that were discovered from the Aboriginals, and they're preserving it. And the hotel, or the hostel, is built around it. So I paid for a great rooftop view, so I'm gonna soak it in one last time. We are headed off to the Taronga Zoo today. So here we are on the bay. We are on a fast boat to the Taronga Zoo with the Harbour Bridge and Sydney in the background. We are here at the Taronga Zoo. The fast ferry took us here within 10 minutes. It was a quick one. I'm gonna check out the zoo for a couple hours. About to check out some kangaroos, koalas. I'm gonna walk in, have a good time. Wanna get in? Hi. Having a good time?
Yeah, we are. Are you?
I'm doing a travel vlog.
Oh yeah? Oh God, I'm on a vlog now.
You're on a vlog now.
I bombed the vlog.
You bombed the vlog. We just got in at Taronga Zoo. Got video bombed by some cool people from Holland and Switzerland. Let's check this place out. You know, San Diego has the world's largest zoo. And of course I go halfway around the world and actually visit a zoo, and I never go to the San Diego Zoo. Even won tickets at my Christmas party for the zoo, and I still haven't used them. Said I don't mess with peacocks. I mean it. I don't mess with peacocks.
It won't harm you if you don't mess around with it.
Straight up peacock. I am not that. I ain't with that. These giraffes have the best view in Sydney or even in the world. They got it nice in this luxury penthouse.
After walking through a couple of gates, I ran into this free range area where I saw emus and wallabies. They were up close and personal. This was the most disappointing part of the day. There were no kangaroos bouncing around.
So we just checked out the Tasmanian Devils.
This is Lloyd. Lloyd is a 4-year-old Tasmanian devil.
What we learned there is Tasmanian devils are an endangered species because there is a cancer that's being transported between Tasmanian devils when they fight over food and scratch and claw each other, and it kills them within the next 5 or 6 months. Not good, but they're holding some in captive, and if they do go extinct, they'll have some to bring back to Tasmania, they say. So no wonder why people love going to the Taronga Zoo. It's got one of the greatest views ever. They got some kangaroos, koalas, Tasmanian devils, but there's no dingoes. Dingoes are wild dogs. Can't see no dingoes eat no babies. I get really bored at zoos real quick, so about 2 hours is all I needed. We are up here atop the pylon. This is the closest you can get to the top of the bridge with your own camera and not the BridgeClimb cameras. There is the Sydney Opera House right above me. This is where we were yesterday. We did a 3.5-hour tour. It was great. Met a couple Americans from there. They're also here in Australia on holiday. You get to see great views. It's only $13 to go up here if you don't do the bridge climb. If you do the bridge climb, you get it for free. It's been an awesome 3 days here in Sydney. It's about time to leave. I got an 8 o'clock flight to Adelaide. The Adelaide Fringe Festival is going on. I'd like to thank Kelly and Phil for a great time, showing me the Wanderers game, going from Coogee Beach to Bondi Beach, and just being great and being good friends and showing us a great time here in Sydney, Australia. It's a lot like bigger San Diego, from the Opera House to the bridge to downtown. All my Adelaide family.
We're at Shore and Smith.
So this is the Fringe.
We're all here at Adelaide Fringe.